And good afternoon, and this is yet another cleaning video from me. Yay! Good. Anyway, this one is about polishing your furniture, obviously tables and stuff. Bin Freshness, you know what to put in your bin, you know, to keep it smelling nice and washing up. So let's have at it, shall we? Okay, turn around. So when it comes to polishing, you know, stuff, you know, your furniture, i.e. your tables, which I have over there, and that's my teddy table. I think the best one has to be Mr. Sheen multi-surface polish, and obviously it does have instructions for use just there. So all you have to do is just need this and a good cloth. Spray a light mist over your table or whatever you're polishing, and just wipe it over. If need be, double tap it. What I mean by double tapping it is maybe put another layer of the furniture polish on and wiping over yet again. There are other brands of polish other than Mr. Sheen, but this is the one that I personally like to use for my own furniture. So that's that. And obviously for bins, obviously they can get rather smelly and yucky at the best of times, as we all know. So what I use is neutral dustbin odour destroyer, and obviously there are instructions on the back that you can obviously go by. So what you do with this is obviously empty the bins as you normally would, i.e. taking out the used bins, obviously the bags with the rubbish in, and before you put in a new bin liner, you take this powder and you just tip it, well obviously the main bin that you use, obviously the one that you might have in your kitchen. You take this powder, pour a little bit in, just to cover the bottom of the bin, and then you put your bin liner in, or however many bin liners you use, you put your bin liner in, and hopefully this powder will soak up what it says here: kills bacteria and fungi, keeps bins fresh, works in wheelie bins. So if you do have wheelie bins, or if you're lucky to have wheelie bins, this works perfectly well. Empty it out, empty the bins out, pour a little bit of this in, put your bags in as you normally would, and hopefully it will keep everything smelling nice and fresh until the next time you empty out your bins. But I think this one only works on the bigger bins, you know, the main bin that you use in your kitchen or your wheelie bins. And obviously last but not least is a good washing up liquid that you can use to obviously do your dishes, because everyone has dishes, everyone needs to eat, so there are obviously dirty dishes, cups, cutlery, pots, pans and whatever else. I don't like washing up, but it needs to be done though, doesn't it? So we need a good washing up liquid. Let's see what we have. Obviously this is the cheaper brand of washing up liquid. So if you just run out of washing up liquid and you need to quickly nip down to your shop, your local shop, you don't have a lot of money, you probably only got a couple of quid on you can't afford the fairy liquid or whatever washing up liquid you use, cheaper stuff works just as well. It might be a little bit thinner than fairy, but it works just as well. This one for me cost 60p from my local corner shop. And obviously you got the ingredients and instructions for safe use on the back, as well as a little warning saying keep away from eyes, because obviously it's dish soap. Keep out of reach of children, you know, that's the normal stuff that you get. So that's a small bottle of washing up liquid. That's always pretty decent to use. And when it comes to washing up, I do think that washing dishes works best with some washing up liquid like this and hot water. Hot water always works better than cold water, I reckon. If you feel that your hands can't handle hot water and dish soap, if you do have rubber gloves that you use to maybe clean your kitchen with when you're cleaning your surfaces and taking out the bins or whatever, you can always use those trusted rubber gloves to wash your dishes with, like what I do, because obviously where I've got quite sensitive skin, I can't handle the dish soap and the hot water, so I tend to use gloves when I'm doing dishes. But you know, it's entirely up to you what you use. That process and that method works best for me. But it's entirely up to you what you use for your home and for your dishes. Bearing in mind that the products that I've just shown you, obviously they're my personal opinion, that's my personal taste. These products work for me. It's entirely up to you what you use for your home.